So the other day, I sneezed and somebody said, bless you. I said, thank you, right? Then, shortly after, I thought to myself, like, when since I started saying thank you when somebody said bless you to me, or when since I started saying bless you to somebody when they sneeze? Like in Jamaica, you sneeze, life goes on, nobody really cares. It's just a sneeze, right? That's when I thought to myself, like, Canada is slowly changing me, and I didn't even realize. I am Nioka. Welcome to Nioka's World. And today I'll share with you 5 things about Canada that really gets me. So let's get right into the video. So the first thing on the list is the whole sneezing situation. Now, back in Jamaica, growing up as a teenager, I don't remember me saying bless you to anybody when they sneeze. And I don't remember anybody saying bless you to me when I sneeze, right? The most I would say, out of respect for the people, around me, I would say, I'm sorry. When I sneeze, I said, I'm sorry. But when I sneeze in Canada and I say, I'm sorry, people said, what are you sorry about? Because they're already saying bless you. For what reason, I don't know. I never really done any research into what does bless you mean after a sneeze. Maybe after this video, I need to go look it up. But if you know what it means, comment down in the comment section. Next thing is, why do I apologize for something that I didn't do? Like, Canadians love to apologize for everything. And now, because I've been living here for so long, I've now adapted to that whole apologizing situation. You know what I mean? Like, I bump into somebody on the subway and we both, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, we both say, I'm sorry, even though I was the one who bumped into the person. The person would say I'm sorry to me and I'm saying I'm sorry. So both of us are saying I'm sorry at the same time. Somebody bump into me and I am saying I am sorry to the person. You know what I mean? Like, why do we say I'm sorry? Why do we apologize for things that does not need an apology? And I realized that I have been doing that same thing. I am not wrong. I didn't do anything wrong, but I still say I am sorry. I still apologize. Why? Why do I do that? Why do I do that? I don't know. Maybe because everybody around me is doing it, so I just adapted to that whole thing, right? Because back in Jamaica, if somebody bump into you, you're gonna be cussing them out like, yo, bro, are you blind? Can't you see where you're going? Like, why are you bumping into me? But coming here, being in a different environment and everybody's doing the same thing, it's like I just adapted, you know? And if this same thing is happening to you, comment it down in the comment section. Let's have a discussion about it, all right? Next thing I want to talk about is this whole tipping culture. Like, why when you go out, it's like a disrespect if you don't tip. Even if, like, okay, I called before, like, over the phone. I ordered my food and I went myself to go pick it up. They want you to tip. Like, why is everybody tipping? Like, I go do my eyelashes, I tip my lash tech. If I go do my nails, I tip the nail tech. If I go do my hair, I tip my hairdresser. Like, I tip. But back in Jamaica, I never used to tip anybody. And I don't know if tipping is a thing now in Jamaica. People who live in Jamaica, comment down below, let me know. But back when I used to live in Jamaica, if it's $10 for the food, a $10 we are going to pay for the food. The only thing we pay extra, maybe it's just taxes. But nobody is really expecting you to give a little tip when you do stuff like your hair or your nails. I never remember. I've done nails, my hair, my nails and everything in Jamaica. I never remember tipping any of those girls back then when I used to do my hair. But in Canada, I tip. Everywhere I go, I tip. But I am a chef. I work in the culinary industry. So I know how important that little tip is to us. Because when every week, every 2 weeks, when we get our tip, everybody happy with that little extra cash. You know what I mean? So I guess it's just the whole vibe in Canada where everybody's just tipping because everybody's just doing it. But really, it's not something that I would usually do years ago before I came because nobody was really doing it, you know? Next point is everything closed early on the weekend. Why? Why does this happen? If you know why everything in Canada closed early on the weekend, comment in the comment section, because really I don't know. Been living here for many years and I still can't understand why everything closed on the weekend. Back in Jamaica, weekend, school is out, everybody want to go on the road, everybody want to go somewhere. The vibe is nice. Man jerk chicken, super cook on the roadside and all those stuff back on the weekend. But in Canada, the subway is not working on Saturday and Sunday. Why? I don't know. It's hard for you to get downtown if you're taking the subway on a Saturday, because believe me, some TTC train is not gonna be working for you to get downtown. So you gotta figure it out. Shuttle bus or some other way. And it was always so annoying for me because when I want to go to work on the weekends, I always have to have subway issues. Another thing was summer, around 7 p.m. I went to the mall. It was a big outlet mall. I don't remember what the name of the mall is, but we left our house, rushing to the mall, thinking that the mall will close at 9 p.m. because it's summer, 7 p.m. outside still bright. Rushing to the mall now, we reach at the mall like 6:30 p.m. And we go in one store, and then the guy was like, "Oh, we're closing in 30 minutes." I'm like, "What? I thought you guys close at 9." She's like, "Yeah, today's Sunday, so we close at 7." I'm like, "What?" So we waste our time driving all the way up there just to stay there for like half an hour, and we didn't even get to buy anything. So I'm always wondering like why everything closed on the weekend so early. As I said, if you know, comment and tell me, because I still cannot wrap my head around it. I feel like on the weekends people have more time, more people are off on the weekends and stuff like that. Like, so you can't open the place a little bit longer, especially during the summertime. Come on, man. Come on. So that's one thing I can't wrap my head around. So as I said, let me know in the comment section if you know why things work like that in Canada on the weekends. Last but not least, we're gonna talk about this little thing right here. Earpods and earphones. Like, why does everyone wear earphones out in public? Like, you go on the bus, everybody has their earbuds in, headphones on, minding their own business. You go to the grocery store, people have their earphones in. Any public spaces, everybody have earphones in. Like, nobody's talking to you. Like, even if you try to ask somebody about directions on the bus or whatever, you see them, oh, what? Sorry, I didn't hear you. My earphone was in. I'm like, I'm just trying to get directions, bro. You know what I mean? Like, so everybody wears earphone. Back in Jamaica, when you're out in a public space, people wear earphone, yes, but not as much as in Canada. Like, most of the people would wear earphones, especially out in public transit and stuff like that. Back in Jamaica, like there's more vibe, like music playing outdoors, so you don't really necessarily need, because there's always noise and music playing, people talking. It's easier to maybe communicate with somebody. Like, people don't really have their head down in their phone like this and earphones plugged in and minding their own business like that. So for me, that was kind of like weird at first, but guess what? As soon as I stepped through my door, as soon as I stepped foot through my door, I put my earphones in. So I have really adapted to this whole earphone culture, not even realizing that I was adapting to it. But now I realize that if I go on the subway, I have my earphones in. Even if I'm just walking to the store across the street, I have my earphones in. I go to the grocery store, I have my earphones in. I'm on the subway, my earphones are in. I'm on the bus, my earphones are in. Everywhere I go, as long as it's a public space, I have my earphones in. And I don't know why. And then now, when people see you with your earphones on, nobody really want to have a conversation with you. And then we wonder why we don't have friends. We wonder why it's so hard to make friends. You know why it's so hard to make friends? Off topic a little bit. But you know why it's so hard to make friends? Because we are always ignoring everybody around us. And this is something that I need to stop doing. Stop putting in my earphone the moment I step through the door. Even I jump in my car, my music is blasting. I'm not hearing anything that's happening outside. Like, like, even if I'm supposed to go on the subway right now and I forget my earphone, it's like I feel so naked. It's like oh my God, I don't have my earphones. What am I going to do now? Type of thing. That's the feeling that you get because you're so used to doing it that you just always want your earphone. There you have it. 5 things about Canada that still gets me. And apparently, I've been adjusting and adapting to these things and I didn't even realize. I came here as a Jamaican, and it's like Canada is saying, come here, let me fix you. Let me fix you the Canadian way. But to be honest, I really love it here. If you're an immigrant and you are going through the same things like what I've been through or some things that I didn't even mention, leave it down in the comment section. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk about all these things. And if you're new here, welcome to Nioka's World. I post a lot of Jamaican culture content, life between Jamaica and Canada. I also post videos about patois lessons. So if you want to learn to speak like a Jamaican, this is the channel for you. And yeah, please remember to subscribe because there is a lot more where that came from. All right. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.